You never know. It'll just waft its way right on in, because it is indeed a good day. Roxanna, good morning. Let's sing some music together. Good morning, y'all.
Waft this way. All I could think of was walk this way.
Yeah.
I get these tunes in my head,
Yeah.
waft this way.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to be just honest. I was up very late. I went to Beverly Hills last night and saw the most incredible show. But my brain's not working today. So, and I can't see. So I'm your piano player. Isn't that perfect?
And y'all might know this music, so feel free to sing with her. It's good music. Let's sing it together.
That's just what I was getting at, but I'm so glad I have Rod to prompt me.
Yeah.
Peggy Lee's song, It's a Good Day. Does anybody remember this? We did this a few weeks ago. Good. Let's see those lyrics a second. What language is this? Can you move them over a little bit?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, it's a good day for singing a song.
And it's
a good day for moving along. Yes, it's a good day. A good day from morning all night. Is that better? Now we're learning the melody. Let's try it again. But that's absolutely what that slide looked like is how I feel today. Here we go. Now I'm right. Let's do that again. Well, it's a good day
for singing a song.
And it's a good day for moving along.
Yes, it's a good day.
How can anything go wrong? A good day from morning till night. Yes, it's a good day for
shining your shoes.
And it's a good day. What?
For losing the blues.
Everything to gain and nothing to lose. Yes, it's a good day from morning to night. I said to them, good morning, sun. Now they're shining, now I can't see. Going if you're gonna get a showing. Here we go. Yes, it's a good day for paying your bills. Yes, it's a good day.
For curing your ills. So take a deep breath and throw away the pills. It's a
Good day from morning to night. Now, this is a song you sing if you go to your relatives for Thanksgiving and you have differing political views. If somebody says something, you go, well, it's a good day. Right? Wouldn't that work? Let's go into this song. Do you want to try it one more time?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I really
Let's do
can't
it.
see it. Maybe I should be looking up there. Probably bigger. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes,
It's a good day for singing a song.
And it's a good day for moving along. Yes, it's a good day. How can anything go wrong? A good day from morning to night.
It's a good day for shining your shoes.
And it's a good day for losing the blues.
Everything to gain
And nothing to lose, 'cause it's a good day from morning to night. I said to the sun, good morning, sun. Rise and shine today. You know you gotta get going if you're gonna make a showing. And you know you got the right. Here we go. Yes, it's a good day.
for paying your bills.
Yes, it's a good day for curing your ills.
So take a deep breath
To
and
throw away your pills.
It's a good day from morning to night.
Now, doesn't that song just put you in a good mood?
Yeah.
I mean,
love
don't you
that.
just need to go around singing that? And here's another one. Next one there. Eli, next song? Yeah, Johnny Mercer. You know this one. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the well, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looks so dark? Man, they said You better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. I said, don't mess with Mr. In Between. I said, don't mess. Here we go. Do it. You gotta spread joy
up to the maximum.
Bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk on the scene. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Say it again. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. So my mother used to sing that to me when we were washing dishes, and her birthday is Wednesday, the 26th. Zelpha Maxine Ward taught me that song, and she was all over it right now.
Good one, yes. And we are not messing with any Mr. In Between today, because we got some good food to eat this afternoon. We have a craft fair at noon, and we have an awesome, awesome speaker today, all about holiday self-compassion, my friend, our friend, Victoria Brattini. Before she comes, just a couple of announcements, just want us all to be fully aware of. This is the Thanksgiving week here in our town and across our nation, and I thought it would make some sense for us today, just as we move into this moment before Victoria comes, just for us to have some awareness first of all of our visitors who are here today. I see some new faces here. I'm grateful that you're here with us today. We're glad that you're with us on this journey for our Thanksgiving feast, which will be taking place a little bit later today. And then I'm also mindful of all the hard work that it has taken to make this weekend possible. So we have many folks who have labored and volunteered and cooked, set up decorations, put the courtyard together, our visitors, our community care team, everyone. This has been an absolute, truly team effort. If you knew everything that has happened in this space over the last 3 days, you would be so impressed with all of your leaders and all of your volunteers. So before I say anything else, let's give them a big round of applause, because they deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve it. It has taken a lot of work to make this possible, and I'm grateful for that. I'm just one part of it. Let me take a moment. Just want to ask the question as we prepare for this Thanksgiving week. What are you grateful for? And most importantly, why are you grateful for it? Who wants to start? What are you grateful for and why? Sue?
I'm grateful for the November birthdays.
Oh, well, come on, let's do them. The November birthdays, let's do them. Come on up.
Okay, Polly Cotton, Susan Huff, Sally Barron, George Heed, and Jim McBride.
Let's sing for them all. Happy birthday. That was great, Sue. And I'm grateful for y'all too, because I love seeing your smiling faces. All right, what are you grateful for and why? Who's next? Yeah, George. I'll get you, Patricia. George.
I'm grateful for my friend Polk.
And why?
Because she is just a joy to be around.
Yes.
Always the greatest lady.
Yes.
She fills the room with joy whenever she does.
Yes, she does. Yes, she
I'm very
does.
grateful for you, my friend.
Well, it's going to cost me a lot to agree with him, because I do agree. Patricia, what are you grateful for and why? Life and why?
And every breath,
Yeah.
I remind myself that it is a gift.
Mm-hmm.
I am grateful for every single breath,
Yes.
and that I'm still breathing.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Beautiful place we live. I can go on and on.
Every breath, every sun, every moon, all the stars, everything, all of it. So beautiful and so wonderful. Who else? What are you grateful for and why? Greg, what are you grateful for and why?
Just grateful to be here today.
Yeah.
Feel really lucky to be in this space.
Mm-hmm.
Days that I've been getting out and filling my car.
Mm-hmm.
Vocals fall on my fire.
Yes.
Everybody that sings. It's just nice to be in a space like this, even if it's just for an hour.
Yes.
There's some sense of sanity.
Yes. Yes.
And also the wonderful people to be able to walk into this room. People are great people.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, a place for sanity. How about that? There's a bumper sticker, right? Who else? What are you grateful for and why? Oh, yeah, Paula. Polly, come on in. Yeah. I got you, Sharon, and then I'll get Polly. Okay. You both did it at the same time. Yeah. Come on, Polly.
This is kind of silly, but
Yeah.
a little learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, you saw a caterpillar, you squished it. Oh, it's a caterpillar.
Yes.
Well, we got a caterpillar in our garden weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Someone held it out to me, and it was beautiful. And I held it, looked at the colors, it was gorgeous. And then it built its own cocoon,
Yes.
and we saw it come out like a butterfly and fly away. I still can't quite figure out, the butterfly came and sat in my hand.
Yes.
I'm just grateful for the tiny little things that can make you learn and grow.
That's right. That's right.
Get a different perspective.
That's right. That's right. The little things are the big things. Yeah. Yeah. Grateful for that. Thank you. You got to see that come alive in your hand. What a gift. What a beautiful gift. It feels like we're all becoming in our own way. Yeah. So you get to see that happen for something else, for someone else. That's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Sharon, your turn.
I'm grateful to be in a sanctuary
Mm-hmm.
again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm grateful to be in Laguna for as many years as I've had, all the friends that I met.
Yes.
One of the best things I'm grateful for right now is my daughter's at the Winterfest
Oh.
Sawdust, and she's doing really well. And
Okay.
she's just having a great time with her craft. And it's the first time she's been there at the Christmas time.
That's awesome.
So it's
That's
really
awesome.
exciting.
That's awesome.
And she was interviewed by the LA Times yesterday.
Oh, LA Times. Send me that. Send me that. I want to read it. Thank you. Hi, Sally. Hi, love. Who's next? What are you grateful for and why? Maya.
I'm grateful for my kids and just all the young adults and children and just the perspective that they give us.
So for our kids and the perspective that they bring, we're grateful for that. Yeah. Anyone else? I got time for a couple more. What are you grateful for and why? Ann Cox, give me one.
I am so grateful to live in this town.
Yeah.
As Greg was saying, it does feel like an island of sanity
Mm-hmm.
that we're all on that.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to be in town. Thanks to Polly and Sally,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to a yoga class.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I go directly out to the park and walk.
Okay.
And I think how lucky you are to have all this beauty around.
Yes.
And people are not throwing bombs on our houses.
Yes. Yes.
We're not dealing with craziness all the time.
Right. 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 I'm so glad y'all are saying that. It's such a gift. And I want to highlight the fact that not only are we in a place of sanity, we're also in a place of helping, right? Because we are not just sitting on our laurels. We're looking at economic equity, affordable housing, spiritual justice. There's just so much about this place that makes us who we are. And I'm grateful for that, right? It's not passive. It's very active. It's very proactive in that way, right? Yeah.
Not just be grateful for the place,
Yes.
but for the like-minded souls
Yes.
that we connect with.
That's right.
We know, feel, as you were just saying, like, we must be active.
Yes.
Something to counteract
That's right.
the darkness.
That's it. That's it. Because we are the light. Absolutely. Yes. I got time for one more. One more. Yeah. Come on, Lida. You're grateful for me? Oh, I'll write the check, Lida. I'll write the check. Good job. Good job. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I was thinking, even though you were gone for this period of time, I think one of the things that I held on to the most is that it takes patience to fulfill the fullness of your gratitude. And,
Yes.
you know, to
Yes.
And some of the stuff that Victoria will probably say, but
Yes.
this year has brought me so much joy of this village
Mm-hmm.
and of the value of forgiveness
Yes. Yes.
and patience.
And patience. The value of forgiveness and patience. So well put. And yeah, that will come up later, so I'm not going to steal Victoria's thunder. It will come up. And thank you. Thank you for the gifts. That's a great place for us to have a moment of agreement as one community. All right? I've got this beautiful meta prayer that I'm going to ask us to recite together because I think it will help ground us for the time that is to come. Let's read these words on the screen together. May I be at peace. May my heart remain open. May I awaken to the light of my own true person. May I be healed and be a source of being for all, all right, let's read the next one. May you be at peace, yeah. May your heart remain open. May you awaken to the light of your own true person. May you be healed and be a source of healing for all beings. And now we're going to say this next one for our town, for our nation, for our world. May we be at peace. May our hearts remain open. May we awaken to the light of our own true persons. May we be healed and be a source of healing for all beings. And may it be so. I'm going to ask Maya and Peter to come up. We've got a very special announcement for you that we're going to share, and then we'll move forward for our next part of the program. Come on up, Maya. Come on up, Peter. And as they come, I want to ask Kate and Kim to go ahead and prepare our pledge part for this part of the service today. If you are visiting here for the first time, this may be a little bit of a new thing for you. But you should be aware that we are in the midst of our pledge season, our financial pledge season here at NCC. So this portion is for our members and our close friends. Of course, if you decide to give, we appreciate that, but I just want you to know that this little section is for our members and our close friends, okay? Let me start with my friends here. Use this one for now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Eli, let me get the handheld mic if I can. Thank you. Oh, there it is. All right, let's use that one. Grab it, Peter. We'll just take a few minutes of your time. Thank you for your patience, folks.
Well, first, there's a lot of gratitude that the board has. We want to thank you for your past financial contributions, especially this last year. And as you know, we have a very important vision, our spiritual center vision, and our vision to create affordable housing here on our site. And so it's made a tremendous amount of difference to have those pledges. It really helps the trustees be able to budget and know that we have some secure sources of funding in a time that's, difficult. So it's been our most dependable funding source, and it helps us to really know that we can move forward in the next year. And it's also kind of a spiritual energy. It's kind of a giving back and forth. And I know for me, when I think about this space and the things that were said recently, it's just a joy to give because I feel such a connection to this body of people that are trying to do some really important things. So I just want to tell you a couple of the operational costs, just so you know what some of these funds are helping us support. So we need to support about $12,000 a month for our personnel, and that includes all the personnel that you know of, Joyce, Annie, Roxanna, Rod, and our sound folks as well are helping. And then it costs us at least $1,500 a month to pay for our utility bills, and we know those costs are going up. And then, of course, this funding helps us prepare for the property work that we're going to be doing, and this year we've had to hire an architect, as well as the promotion and the prototypes that we're going to be starting with the spiritual center that we've already started some of that messaging this summer.
So it may not be obvious to the naked eye, some of the costs that she talked about that occur here on a daily and a monthly basis. And so your dollars really that you donate to this organization really make a difference. And we wouldn't be poised for the exciting 2026 that we feel is coming without your commitment, your perseverance, and your support. And as a leadership team, we want to thank you for continuing to support NCC as we go forward. So we'd like you to please consider completing a pledge card if you haven't already for 2026, and supporting us in one or more of the different areas that are on the card, including the property rejuvenation, including the spiritual center programming that will be coming, and as well as an enhanced web presence to be able to promote the different programs that will be going on, as well as the more general support for salaries and utilities and kind of the more mundane things. And also, we'd like you to consider kind of in the long term, if you're thinking about your estate and what you might be doing there, and you're thinking about this organization, talk to us. You can talk to myself or Maya or Rod, and we'll be happy to help work with you on that. I guess that's it. You're going to go over the pledge card details.
Yeah, real quickly. Yeah, so Greg, I believe you and Kate have already passed out the pledge cards. Is that right? And Kim? Great. Thank you so much. So what I'm going to ask you all to do, now that you have your cards, if you're able, fill those out during this hour, okay? We're going to have an opportunity for you to put those in the plate later on. So you can fill them out now. We'll collect them later. And in the meantime, I want you to be aware that anyone who pledges today, we're going to have a giveaway of a gift certificate to the Green Thumb Nursery. So if you put that card in the plate today, you'll be a part of the drawing for that gift certificate, okay? And then finally, I just want to make a moment and just say what Maya said at the top. Thank you. I mean, we really, really, really appreciate your support. It does all the things that Peter articulated, and it even does one more thing that must be mentioned. We are actively raising money for our spiritual center. And I can't tell you how important it is for all of our donors outside these walls, all the people who don't come during our Sunday or weekly, but they know that we're here and they want to support us. It's important that they know that you support this effort. It encourages them to write those checks and to support what we're doing here. So you're helping NCC, and you're helping us raise more dollars for NCC by giving your dollars. So thank you so much. It makes so much of a difference in many ways, both seen and unseen, okay? Then finally, just a couple of announcements I want us all to be aware of. Thank you, Maya. We'll collect those pledges later so you can fill those out during this hour, okay? Just a couple of more announcements. Eli, let's do these quickly and then we'll move on, okay? Our winter solstice is coming up on December 21st. I want you to write that down, mark that date on your calendar. For those who are in a spirit of appreciation for nature and all that it means for a good spiritual life, we're going to have a winter solstice celebration of nature and the light coming on December 21st at 6 p.m. Sue? Our music that night is going to be from Ron Kobayashi, a well-celebrated, very well-accomplished musician, and his trio. You don't want to miss that night, December 21st at 6 p.m. And then finally, Christmas Eve. We will have our traditional Christmas Eve service here, December 24th at 7 p.m. with all the fixings, all the carols, the musicians, the candlelight, the night. It's going to be awesome. You don't want to miss December here at NCC. That's December 21st and December 24th. All right? I think before we bring on Victoria, it's a good opportunity to sing a couple of songs I know you like. So I'm going to invite you to stand as you are able, and I want to sing She's Got the Whole World in Her Hands. Let's.
She's got the whole world in her hands. She's got the whole world. She's got the whole world in her hands. She's got the whole world in. She's got the whole world.
me. I got one more. This is a beautiful one. And I want you to stand because it'll help your voices articulate as we sing it together. Let's do it, Roxanna.
Whatever you want.
Draw
You
the
wanna read
circle
it?
wide.
Here we go, and draw the circle wide. Draw it.
You're seated. You sound so beautiful. You sound so great. Thank you. All right. It's my pleasure at this time to bring up someone who is not new to NCC. She is a certified mindfulness meditation teacher. She's accomplished in her own right, having taught and led and guided so many hearts over the years to finding their way to a life of mindful living, not just for a moment, but as a way of being. Victoria Brattini has been a part of our journey formally over the past year plus. For those who know, you can see her on certain select Monday nights here in our sanctuary at 6 p.m. for Monday night's meditation. And so you know that she brings a heart of compassion and a real openness to not only who we are, but what we are becoming as a spiritual center. And so I couldn't go past this time, this Thanksgiving time, without welcoming her into this moment. Because like so many of you, this is a face I hope we'll see today and for the days to come. So many of us have amazing gifts. Those will be welcomed as part of our spiritual center. And I want to introduce you to one of those gifts today. So without further ado, let us welcome Victoria Brattini, y'all. Let's do it at this time. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Go for it. Go for it. Absolutely.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that beautiful introduction. So my passion is compassion, self-compassion. Okay? And at the holiday time, I think it's even more important that we understand how to be self-compassionate. Now, my background is in psychobiology, and the reason I'm so passionate about self-compassion is that we now have well over 2,000 studies supporting how self-compassion nurtures our well-being, our overall health in every way possible. Now, the interesting thing about self-compassion is that initially, people think it's a weakness. to take care of yourself, to think about applying good things to yourself. So let's first, and I've changed everything I'm going to say because I'm so happy with all of the beautiful slides that went up today, and that meta slide talking about how we can be our own light. And that's really where self-compassion starts. It starts in our hearts. So what is compassion first? And compassion, every one of us has compassion. We have it in abundance for other people. And compassion is when you see someone suffering, struggling in some way, and you want to do something to help them. It's an action that you take to help someone. Self-compassion is when you recognize, you become aware, you become mindful, and that the word mindful is just another word for awareness. You become aware that you're struggling, that you have difficulties, that you have challenges, that you're uncomfortable in some way, whether that's physical pain, emotional pain, okay, confusion in your brain. Okay, that's a struggle, that's a challenge. And you want to do something about it. You want to take care of yourself. Now, why is self-compassion so important? And why do the studies keep showing this over and over and over again? And it's because if we are not able to love ourselves, to take care of ourselves, to be our own best friends, then we don't do a very good job doing it for others. Now, the holiday season, yes, there's abundance of joy and enthusiasm and excitement and warmth, along with a lot of stress and disappointment and grief. And we rarely talk about that part. And yet, as individuals, we walk around trying to put a smile on our face, trying to decorate and cook and bake and do all the things we think we should be doing. And yet we're carrying a bunch of stress within us because that's par for the course also. Okay? Our lives are such that we're never all one thing at any one time. We're a mixture of emotions and thoughts and feelings that come and go. So one minute we're happy, the next minute we're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. So navigating the holiday season can be particularly challenging for people. And we found that by giving ourselves compassion, okay, that we can get there by first understanding what our core values are. Okay, now values, we all have core values. And particularly during the holiday season, we have to become more aware of what our personal core values are. We all have universal values. We have the value to be kind to others, or the value to survive. Survival is a big value that we have. We want to survive. Nobody, says otherwise generally. But our personal values are really what guide us through stressful times. Okay, so I'm going to list some of personal values. They may or may not resonate with you. But if you're interested in exploring them even more, you can simply Google core values until you find the ones that work for you. And I'll go through a couple. I want to do a little exercise with you, and I'm going to end it with a little reflective meditation so that you can get in touch with what is really important to you during this season. What do you value? Okay. And our values in terms of the holidays can shift from year to year. Okay. When I was young, I it didn't matter to me that I was up half the night preparing for holidays for my family. Today, I value sleep. If I'm going to be there for them, I need some sleep. I'm not going to be working 24/7 like I used to as a young mom. Okay. So values change. Okay. So here's some examples of how suffering can be nested in our core values. So if I value spending time with my family, being excluded from a holiday celebration could be really painful for me. But if I value creating special time with my friends, that might be a blessing. Okay? I don't have to show up for my family. Okay? So just these little changes. If I value respect, then I might be frustrated if I'm spending time with people who are disrespectful. Something to remember in terms of the political situation today. How we, when we gather with people that we love and care about, but may have different political views, how can we be firm and kind and set boundaries in those kinds of situations? That's also a core value, setting boundaries. So some of the core values that are frequently important during the holidays are family, generosity, faith, remembrance, home, connection, sharing, tradition, comfort, service, inner peace, quiet time, gatherings. There are a lot of them. And so we're going to reflect in a little bit on what are your particular values. Now, mindful self-compassion teaches us that there are 3 ways that we can care for ourselves in any given moment when we're challenged. And I'm going to call them soft ways. And this is where people sometimes have a little difficulty wrapping their mind around how can something so soft be so important and so valuable. In our culture particularly, we are used to being assertive and aggressive and loud. And so when we get activated and uncomfortable, we tend to get louder. When we get angry, we get louder. And we seem to think that by being loud and forceful, that that's a healthy thing. And in actuality, except for that brief moment of when you're defending yourself, being loud and forceful is not healthy. It's activated your parasympathetic nervous system, which is fight, flight, and freeze, which makes you, when you're upset with yourself, when you're self-judgmental or self-critical, it makes you not just the aggressor, but the aggressee. So you're harming yourself in the process. So when you notice that you're uncomfortable, that you're struggling, that you're unhappy, that you're not sure what you want to do, this is a time for self-compassion. And the 3 areas of self-compassion are soft vocalizations, physical warmth, and soothing touch. Now, why are they so critically important? Well, soothing touch, and most of the people here that have been in any of my classes, and I have also a big global community of classes, know that most of the time they see me with my hand on my heart. When I put my hand on my heart, studies have shown that that touch alone begins to activate a part of our brain that heals us. that calms us. It's called the parasympathetic nervous system. And it releases chemicals that counteract the sympathetic nervous system, the fight, flight, or freeze. Okay? We want to actively activate the parasympathetic nervous system when we're uncomfortable. Now, you may be uncomfortable with your hand on your heart, and I frequently put 2 hands on my heart, but another way of doing it is to simply rub your arms. Research in hospitals have shown that people who are struggling, their parasympathetic nervous system and their healing system begin to activate just by the physical touch. Now, I like to remind people that we're really just great, big, beautiful babies. And that despite the fact that we think we've grown up and that in adulthood, we don't need the things that babies need, we've been led astray. The fact of the matter is, we absolutely need the same 3 things a baby needs. So I'm the proud mother of 2 grown sons and 3 granddaughters, and I so adore holding babies and comforting them. Now, when a baby is crying and upset, we're not yelling at it, what are you so upset about? Hey, what are you criticizing yourself for? What's this commotion for? We pick that baby up and we hold it close. So we give it some soothing touch. We may be patting the baby on the back. I know it's hard to pat yourself on the back, so go back to your arms. I've had men in my classes who are bald who love to rub their heads. That too is great for soothing touch. But touching yourself in a soothing way helps to relax your body. When a baby is upset, you don't hear me raising my voice, you hear me lowering my voice. So when you're talking to yourself and you notice that your self-critic has arrived, we have a habit of yelling at our self-critic. Now my self-critic, she has a name. Her name's Miss Worry. And Miss Worry, for a long time, got yelled back at because that's what I thought would shut her up. But it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. What does help our self-critic, the brain is amazing in how it responds to things. Everybody has a self-critic. Everyone is self-judgmental. It's a survival mechanism. You're not, there's nothing wrong with you because you have this inner critic. It's there, primarily to help you survive in dire circumstances, like when the lion and tiger is running after you, or in certain parts of the world, I've been reading the bears have been very active. So if a bear's running after you, yes, you want to yell, scream, make a big fuss. But when your self-critic comes up, you can turn to it in a calm, gentle voice and say, I know you're trying to help me right now, but you're not very effective. So I'm going to go ask you to sit in a corner somewhere or take a back seat. My compassionate self has this handled. I can handle this. It's okay. It takes practice, I know that. I've been practicing mindful self-compassion for over 10 years now, so very practiced, but I still can hear myself yelling at times, that inner yell, that goes off. But that's where my mindfulness piece comes in and says, let's start again. So going back to the baby, I'm not yelling at a baby. So if I think of myself as just one big, beautiful baby, Okay. I can use soft vocalizations. I can use some soothing touch. And it's very helpful if we can be warm, because warmth helps to calm us down also. So put on an extra sweater, wrap yourself in a beautiful blanket, okay, turn up the heat, whatever, get into a hot bath. There's a reason why a hot bath calms you down, okay, a hot shower. All of these are self-care ideas that we can use, particularly during the holidays when we're very stressed and frustrated. Now, one of the other parts about holidays is that our inner critic is always judging us against Martha Stewart or whom else? Okay. And I get it. I was there at one time. Okay. I am a reformed perfectionist. Okay. I had the most beautiful holiday celebrations. The tables were set with everything perfect. And yet, that's not what it's all about. So, when we understand what our core values are, okay, we can let go of a lot of that judgment. And remember, when you compare, you despair. So compare and despair. You do not have to go there. Okay. What you do that genuinely comes from your heart, okay, is all that's important. None of the rest of it is really critical to having a good time. So let's do a little reflection, a little meditation here. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable with, or lowering your gaze. And take a couple deep breaths. And feel your feet firmly on the ground, inviting in a sense of rootedness, a sense of groundedness, a sense of your place on this earth and your worthiness to be right here, just as you are, perfectly imperfect. There's no human being that's perfect. And now, picture yourself during the next few weeks. And notice what comes to mind when you picture the holiday season. How does your body feel? Is it tight, or restless, or frightened, or exhausted? Is it peaceful, and happy, and joyful? Or a combination? And it's okay, whatever it is. Whatever it is perfectly fine. And the next few weeks might be quite full with planning and work and family obligations and preparations for celebrations and anticipation. Let yourself feel it all to the best of your ability. Now notice what emotions may arise. Maybe there's some mix of excitement and joy, and at the same time dread and tiredness. And where do your thoughts go? Perhaps there's a conflicting swirl of pictures of what might be and stress over what seems possible, or ruminating over the plans that you need to make, or the presents you do or do not want to buy. And there's space for all of it in our hearts and in our bodies and our brains. So open up this field of equanimity, this field of spaciousness to include it all, and including it with tenderness and kindness and care. And now bring your attention to someone you care deeply about. And we'll take a few moments to focus on your family and friends. I'm just going to pause for a few moments so you can have some time. Just let whomever arises in your mind's eye or in your heart space to just appear. And it's absolutely fine if no one appears. That's okay. And if someone does, picture them as best you can and wish them well wherever they are. Wish them peace or joy or health or safety. And now an invitation to focus on yourself. And this perhaps is a time of stress. And so ask yourself, what do you need during this holiday season? Maybe you need to spend a little bit more time focused on rest. Maybe you need to set an intention to be sure that you get outside and get a breath of fresh air. Maybe you need to give yourself permission to be imperfect, to be human. And now, see if you can generate a feeling of warmth for yourself in your heart. And wish yourself more ease, more peace, more happiness. And take a moment to be grateful for whatever comes to mind for you in this moment. Just this moment. And now invite yourself to allow the holidays to happen in any way in which they will. And invite yourself to set an intention to take care of yourself, to do whatever keeps you grounded. Whether it's setting boundaries, with people, or food, or alcohol, or getting enough exercise, or sleep, or coming back again and again to a sense of calm and peacefulness within yourself. So noticing when you kind of take off like a banshee with preparations and stop and allow yourself to enjoy and not let these moments slip away. And also an invitation to enjoy the holidays, to plan what needs planning, and to let go of the rest. To focus instead on whatever you value and whatever you find most sustaining this time of year. And now set an intention for yourself, for whatever specifically you need and you want to see unfold in the next few weeks. And when you're ready, gently opening your eyes and coming back into our room. And so just to wrap it up, okay, let go of expectations. Just be in the moment as best you can. So each time you realize that you've taken off, come back, ground yourself again, take a deep breath. Okay, there is a reason why we continually in meditation say take a deep breath, and it's because that too, breathing deeply, helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system and calm your body, keep you present. We forget that we can use our breath, this gift of breathing that we take for granted is extremely grounding. And it's why we say and teach people how to breathe. Now, if you find yourself particularly disoriented, okay, you can try playing with your breath. So breathing in for the count of 4, breathing out for the count of 8. When we make the out breath longer, the body relaxes more. When you breathe in, it nourishes all your cells. When you breathe out, it helps you to relax. And oh, by the way, it also helps you to feed nature. So nature gives us oxygen, but we don't get that oxygen unless we return the gift with carbon dioxide. So breathe deeply and give out. The second thing is please be gentle with your inner critic and your judgmental self. Okay. Offer your inner critic some understanding and care. And the more skillful you get at being kind to your inner critic, the more it will step aside and trust you to take care of things. Again, it's a practice, but I am very confident that you can do this. And the last is to practice gratitude. Gratitude is one of the largest gifts we can give ourselves in any moment. It literally helps to take us out of fight, flight, and freeze, takes us out of fear. Okay. And there is so much, despite what's happening in the world, to be grateful for. We can simply be grateful for ourselves, for our breath, for our families, for our friends. I am deeply, deeply grateful for all the wonderful people I've met in this community over the last year and a half that I've been honored to teach here. I'm speechless at how many incredibly beautiful people I've been in contact with here. I'm like a little choked up about that, but this is a really special place. And so allow your hearts to feel that gratitude. Okay? And allow your hearts to feel gratitude for the sun and the air and your families. Okay? Even the parts of your families you don't like, you can feel gratitude for because they help you make you a better person. They help you learn how to deal with your anger, your impatience, your frustration. So there's gifts in that also. So I thank you all for practicing with me today. I wish you a very beautiful, beautiful, heartfelt holiday season. May you know how wonderful you are and be a huge gift just to yourself because you are wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's have a hand for Victoria Brattini. Yeah. A great way to get ready for the holidays, and I'm just so grateful for your gift and for your presence with us today. I see you, Patricia. I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing it too. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. So just as a reminder, she is here on Monday nights at 6 p.m. So if you want some more of this good meditation goodness, you can get it right here every Monday, 6 p.m. Victoria, as long as she's here, she's going to have all of our teachers. I hope I can keep her forever because I want her to do this forever. All the teachers are here every Monday night, 6 p.m. You don't want to miss it. All right. I promised you before we began this that we would take a moment to gather your pledges. Maya, would you come back real quickly? I understand some folks had some questions. Come on up here. Let's answer those questions, and then we'll collect those pledges, okay? Thank you so much. Yeah, let's get the microphone for you.
So, I'm sorry. Some folks might have been a little confused by the form, so I just wanted to show it to you while it's in front of you. We're doing this today so that we can help facilitate getting the pledges in. You can certainly bring them by tomorrow or this week, but we are trying to get them and not bother you too many times. So anyway, if you can do it today, you feel comfortable. At the top, you'll see in 26, we are looking at a pledge for the operations. So that top line is the operations. The left side would show you hopefully the right number for what you pledged last year. And we are looking for, if possible, a 3% increase, if you can, because costs are going up. Below that, it says 2026 commitment. That is a commitment for the spiritual center, for the prototypes and things like that. And then we've added a line, the third line is the building improvements. So that would be funding that would come for the actual rehab of these buildings. And if you can pledge towards that, that will help us start a launch towards asking other folks to do that in the community. And then it says at the bottom, what method you want. And then just make sure you sign it on the back if you can, because that's important for us to have in our records. And if you're friends, you're welcome to also give. We do have some ongoing friends that pledge to us, so I really appreciate that. Any other questions that folks have? Anything else I didn't answer? Okay.
I think you captured it beautifully. Yeah, that was great. Let's take a moment, and for folks who are new to us, we have an opportunity for you to support our ministry as well. All gifts make a difference. So we've got Kate and Kim bringing the plates down now, and if you're able to support in any way, we absolutely appreciate that. And for all the NCCers, if you want to put your pledge cards in the plate, feel free to do that. And as a reminder, anyone who pledges today, we're going to put your name in the hat for a gift certificate from the Green Thumb Nursery. So if you're able to pledge today and put your card in the plate, you'll be a part of that drawing, okay? And while they do that, just a reminder for everyone, after we finish up here today, we're going to prepare to transition from here to our craft fair, which will take place outside here in the courtyard in about a few minutes. And then about 1 o'clock, we're going to begin to gather in Bridge Hall over there for our Thanksgiving feast. So the afternoon is young. We have a lot that we're going to be doing together this afternoon, and we hope that you can join us as part of that. I should highlight that during the craft fair, our friends from Concern America will be outside selling sustainable gifts and items. These were created by really beautiful and amazing artisans who use materials that are recyclable and earth-friendly to create what you see outside. And so just know that as you support that, you're supporting them in their work. And so much of that money goes to communities who need education, food, water, support. So it's a very holistic, very helping, very compassionate thing that our friends do at Concern America. So if you want to support that, you can buy some of those gifts outside over here in the courtyard, okay? All right. Kate, do we have any more? Anyone need a little more time? We'll give you a few more minutes. Anyone need more time to put your plate or your card in the mail? Yes. Yeah.
I'm sure that the pledge is for operations of this level.
That's right, Jim. That's correct. Yes. All right. Any other questions, comments? All right. What are you most looking forward to eating this week? Let me hear it. Turkey? All right. I got turkey. What else? What else? Pumpkin pie. Do I have pumpkin pie? I don't know. Do I have pumpkin pie? I don't know. We'll check. Well, I'm looking forward to my dad's fried chicken because I always have to save enough time for him to feed me some good old grease-filled chicken. So I'm looking forward to that. Should be amazing. And thank you for incredible presence today. Let's have a hand for Victoria Brattini one more time. Great job. I hope you'll stick around and say hello to her before you leave. Let her know if any part of her talk today filled you or helped you for your journey. She'll be very happy to hear that as we leave today. Okay, I got one more song and then we'll be on our way. This is a song that I've been singing with you now for 2 months. I'm going to put the words on the screen, and it's a song that I know will be a great way for us to leave this space. It's a song by Melanie DeMore. It's called Lead with Love. I want you to stand with me. Let's sing this. Now, Roxanna, I think it might be cool. Let's teach this first. I want you to get this part down first, okay? And then we're going to sing it, all right?
You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead. Now, Rod, you love doing this, so why don't you lead them and we'll follow you. And lead with love. Don't you give up. You're not alone. Don't you give up. Keep moving on. You gotta put one foot. Clap with me, white people. Lead with love. You gotta put one foot from the other. And lead with love. One foot from the other. And lead with love. Lift up your eyes. Don't you despair. Look up ahead. The path is there. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. One foot in front of the other. So soulful. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. One foot in front of the other. Next slide, Eli. I know you're scared, and I'm scared too, but here I am. That's why I'm scared. You want to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. And lead with love. You got to put one foot in front of the other. Got the imagery overwhelming. Oh, yeah.
Feast at 1 o'clock. Thank y'all. Thank you so much.